They're going to send Sengos deep to receive. And now we have a stop again by the officials over towards the Perry bench. Not sure what that's all about.
I don't know either. He's chatting with them. Come back in here now and explain something to the Hoover bench.
Something about the clock?
I would guess it's something about the clock.
All right. Beck will kick from about his 40, we think. Sengos is at the 15. Snap back, gets it away, angles it off the right-hand side, gets a friendly roll, but it's going to go into the end zone. I thought that might kick out right there.
Well, that's what he was trying to do.
Yes, he was, but it rolled right into the end zone. Time now to visit once again with Dan Belford down the sideline. This report being brought to you by Terry's Tire Town, where one price does it all. Dan?
Well, undoubtedly down here, a very happy Hoover sideline. It's something we were just discussing down here. You always talk about Perry and the clock management and burning the clock. They come up empty there in the third quarter, but how well Hoover has done tonight offensively, burning the clock, keeping themselves all night in very short third down conversions, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 the entire evening, just to keep this Perry defense in the back of their heels. Back up to you.
Thank you, Dan. 1st and down and 10 now for the Panthers, and it's Fry tumbling out near the 24 on that 1st down carry. Again, hurry up offense, right? No huddle.
Started off with the fullback trap. Now they got trips to the top of the screen.
Vic throws right side and over the head of Sengos out near the 45-yard line. And it was Meek on the coverage for Hoover. Stops the clock, 4:21 to go, and already Perry in a 3rd down and 7. As Coach talked about, they've had some long drives here in the 3rd quarter. They get 40, 50 yards, and then the drive stalls and no points. Hoover has had the answer for just about everything Perry's thrown at them tonight. 3rd and 7. At the 23. Vic rolling right. Gonna throw and incomplete out near the 35-yard line.
Perry's hoping for here that Hoover would drop off and play a little semi-prevent type defense, and that didn't happen. They were playing their normal defense.
That was Dan Leak, number 20, coming in from the quarterback's left side to apply pressure.
They put him in to try to get pressure on the quarterback. The normal player there is Boyle, who's an offensive guard and a defensive end and a good player, but doesn't have Leak's wheels. And at that point, they're going to try to get some heat from Mr. Leak.
All right, 4th down and 7 now for the Panthers. The last gasp here. Vic gonna roll right, sidesteps the tackler, keeps it, crosses the 30. I think he's gonna have enough for a 1st down. Just depends where he stepped out of bounds over there.
That's that naked bootleg play that Perry's been running, where they fake the ball to the halfback and pull the right guard.
It is a 1st down.
To the left. There's the fake. He rolls out with no lead blocker.
There he's skidding out of bounds.
Out of bounds just short of the 30.
Right at the 30. Don Hurtler pleading to the officials for some kind of a measurement here.
They don't have to give it to him. See, I mean, high school football, you can request a measurement till you're blue in the face, but they don't have to. They don't have to give it to you.
Well, they're moving the chains despite the pleas from Coach Hurtler there on the Viking sideline. He's not too happy. 1st down and 10 at the 30-yard line. 4:09 left. Vic back. Down the field, looking for Sengos, out of bounds. Well covered by Meek. way downfield. Also on the coverage, Joe Soretta, number 2.
Shotgun action, keeping the back in the backfield as a personal protector. Pretty good pass protection. With good coverage downfield by Hoover.
Yep. Meek
No,
was
no place to throw it.
all over him. Yep. Nowhere to go. .404 to go. 2nd down and 10. Man in motion. Vic rolling left, tosses out. Shalapi off the fingertips at the 37, incomplete. Soretta again over there on the coverage, as was Nettleton and Dahl, all in the area.
Perry running a flood cut out here to the left. 3 receivers. 1 short, 1 in the middle, 1 deep.
On the night, Vic, 2 of 10, 16 yards.
Well, I say they don't throw the ball more than 10 or 12 times. If they're getting beat, Perry might throw the ball a little more than that. But a successful outing for them is 5 or 6 passes, and that's it. They don't want to throw it anymore now.
And 300 yards rushing.
Yes, yes, or 400.
Or 400, right. Vic throws. Sengos off his hands at the 38, incomplete. Looked like he should have caught that one. Let's see here where this pass ended
Play
up.
action fake to the motion man and try to hit the quick slant, quick post in behind it.
It was a little behind him.
And see, Perry's trying to do something here that they are not that good at. You know, they don't work that hard at.
It's not their
Not
normal
their game.
part of their
Yeah,
offense.
it's not their game.
Right, right. 4th down and 10.
Big
Vic
heat. Big
is
heat.
going to be dropped back at the 20. Did I see a flag come in there at the end? Maybe a face mask? There's a flag over there.
There's a flag on the out of bounds line over there on the boundary.
We have seen very few penalties tonight. It's a face mask penalty against Hoover. Boy, Hoover really brought the heat this time.
Yeah, they brought Mitch Rose from his outside
Yep.
linebacker spot. And that was Greg Tischler.
Yep.
22 on the hit. Ran an X stunt out there where the end goes out and linebacker comes in.
Well, let's see where the spot is now. We're going to set the ball down at the 36. .350 left. 4th down. Coach, did they get that play over?
Well, if it's a live ball foul, yes, they would get it over. If it's a dead ball foul, which it couldn't be if it's a face mask, then they get the play over. It's from the spot of the foul, and you replay the down.
Oh, okay. Replay the down.
Yeah. Like any other penalty.
Coach Hertler is asking for an explanation. Shaking his head as he walks to the sideline. But you said that's the right call.
I don't know for sure. I'm not a referee. I'm not an official. I just think that was the interpretation. I mean, the whistle hadn't blown.
Right. So the penalty was a live ball
It's a
situation.
live ball situation.
So you get the penalty and you get the down.
Yeah, if it was a dead ball foul, why no? Hoover to get the ball.
4th and 4 at the 36. Vic gonna run. Vic to the 38. He's gonna be short, and Hoover is gonna take over on downs.
3:35 to go.
We're gonna take a break on the Downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury scoreboard. North Canton 21, Perry 7. Back after these messages.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. What a Boone, what a doer, what a dream come truer was he.
I've been framed, framing family treasures, or whatever you'd like to preserve. Give us your photos and collectibles and we'll turn it into a family treasure.
If you're talking about it, we're talking about it. News Talk 1480 WHBC. The Morning Team. Fred Chenevy and Pam Cook. Steve Luke with your local news. Sam Berkwood with your sports. News Talk 1480 WHBC with the best in sports. The Buckeyes, Browns, Cavs, Indians, and high school sports. Your home for Ron Ponder, Dennis Miller, and Brady Russell. Nobody serves Stark County better. News Talk 1480 WHBC.
We're back at Perry on the downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury scoreboard. North Canton 21, Perry 7. Hoover taking over on downs at their 38. Howard's going to run up the middle to the 34. Updating you on that Central Catholic Steubenville game. The Crusaders are up 34-21 over the Big Red with about 7 minutes left. So the Crusaders trying to pull the upset on the Big Red and end a long winning streak by Steubenville.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's an upset. I mean, Central's real good this year. They're a really good football team.
Both teams 8-0 coming into that contest at Central.
I don't think they're as good as Mooney, but they're pretty good.
Second down and 6 to go at the 34. Again, it's Eric Howard, and he runs it to the 30. Third down coming up in about 2. We're under 3 minutes left. The Vikings are ready to go to 7-2, 5-1 in the Federal League. Perry was fall to 6-3, 4-2 in the Federal League. And we have a timeout on the field. Don't forget, coming up in just a couple of minutes, we'll be announcing our Time Warner Player of the Game. Time Warner, the power of you. Proud sponsor of the Player of the Game, and our winner will receive a commemorative jacket from Time Warner coming up. .238 to go here in the fourth from Perry. Dave Sheets, Ed Glass, Dan Belford with you on the News Talk 1480 Game of the Week. Danny Kincaid providing our stats for us tonight. Dean Marini and all the gang with WIVM TV 52 helping out as well. Don Hurtler ready to get on the bus and head back to North Canton.
These last 2.5 minutes always take hours.
All right, 3rd and 2. Howard gonna muscle his way. He's got the first down and more inside the 25. And the Vikings convert on 3rd down again.
Boy, did he hit him.
Well, Eric Howard's had a huge night for the Vikings. Here are some of his highlights. Nice run there. He's coming at you again. Punishes people on those runs, doesn't he?
He's hard to tackle unless you tackle him low. I mean, if you hit him up on the waist up, you can't hang on to him because he's so wide. I mean, he's 5'10", he's 205 pounds, and he's strong.
This was the 23-yard run right before halftime. And it's Eric Howard again with the carry. And he breaks a couple tackles and muscles his way down to about the 16. Under 2 minutes to go.
They're just running that isolation play with those big splits, and he's hitting that double team in the back, and they're riding on that thing right straight down the field.
2nd down and 2 coming up. More importantly, about 1.5 minutes left.
Huge splits.
You can see that.
Go right at that linebacker. Nope, they went off tackle.
Howard brought down by Bachman. He'll lose a couple. Down to near a minute to go. Third down, about a yard coming up for the Vikings. They lead it 21-7 over the Panthers.
Perry cannot stop the clock at this point. They have no timeouts, and it's just a matter of running the clock out.
We have not had any scoring in this second half. 21-7, that was our score we had at halftime. Eric Howard now up to 173 yards.
31 carries. I think they're going to just take a knee here. Yep.
Wackerly does.
That'll do it. They won't spot the ball.
30 seconds.
Until there's less. Yeah, it's over. They can stay in a huddle.
Now the Hoover Vikings, and you see their fans here at Perry loving it, as the Vikings are going to go on and win this one on the road here at Perry. As the clock ticks down. Last year, Perry a winner, 12-0 over Hoover. Tonight, the Vikings get the win, 37-15, their overall record in the series against the Panthers. Hoover gets the win tonight, 21-7. On the downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury scoreboard, our final score, Hoover 21, Perry 7. We're back after these messages.
For drivers who want to get the most out of their cars, it's Bridgestone or nothing.
What's waiting for you at the University of Akron? It's energy, excellence, and opportunity. The University of Akron continues to set the standard for excellence in student success, a new gold standard in higher education. It's an exceptional faculty, excellent academic programs, world-class research, state-of-the-art technology, and a vibrant campus life with brand new facilities. The University of Akron, energy, excellence, and opportunity. Lots of opportunity.
Mix 94.1. Wake up in the morning with Rick and Sarah Kay. Your music, your mix.
The High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Carrabba's. Carrabba's Italian Grill is a proud supporter of Stark County football. Please visit us at 6560 Strip Avenue in Canton.
Welcome to downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury. How can we help you?
We are looking for a new vehicle.
We have a budget and a list of must-haves.
Let's have a seat and we'll review them.
When you visit downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury, it's about your needs, not ours. Visit downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury and we'll prove it. Your needs are important to us.
The News Talk 1480 WHBC Football Game of the Week is being brought to you in part by The Health Plan, here for you in your hometown.
You've been watching the News Talk 1480 WHBC High School Football Game of the Week. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury. For price, service, and even more selection, come on down to Downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury. The University of Akron. Come visit us. Discover the Akron advantage for yourself. Diebold, a proud supporter of Stark County student athletes. Subway, eat fresh every day. And Terry's Tire Town. One price does it all.
We are back here at Perry Stadium on the downtown Ford Lincoln Mercury scoreboard. Hoover 21, Perry 7. Let's go down the field. Dan Belford with the winning coach.
Well, thanks, Dave. Always good to see Don Hurtler smiling. And I just said off the air, I said no point second half. You're still happy with the outcome, though.
Yeah, they had really, if you think about it, they popped that trap and we got in the 4-3. And other than that, they didn't do a whole lot. Glenn Cummings and the defensive staff did a great job shutting Monaca down. And when we got the win second quarter, we were able to open it up a little bit more. And Jared had a great throw to Matt. And Eric Howard took over up front. I thought our offensive defensive line, I thought we controlled things pretty well.
I know coming into the game, Don, I saw a quote you had mentioned. You thought the last couple of years in this game that Perry was the more physical team. you thought you had to step it up. They answered that bell tonight?
Yeah, even more than physical. I think they were more emotionally ready than we were, except for last year. Last year was an even game, and we just were a couple plays away from winning. But Perry does a great job, and they're a hard-nosed team, and you know, they still may sneak in that playoff deal, so they still got a shot, and we may see them again. You never know.
You've gone a few weeks where you didn't force interceptions, didn't force fumbles. Tonight, you got them, you got some short field, and you were opportunistic.
Yeah, it was huge getting the short field on the one on the fumble, and we took advantage of that and went up 14-7, I think. And I'm just really, really pleased with for our seniors right now. We got to share the title. We got to finish next week with Jackson. And I really think that we can be a really good football team before this thing's all said and done. And this was a huge step for us, but I'm just really happy for our senior guys. They've really went through a lot the last 3-4 years here.
Well, kudos to your seniors. Let's talk about the sophomore tonight, Eric Howard. We've seen what he can do with his speed. We saw a lot of his power tonight in this game.
Eric runs pretty hard, and he has a great passion to run, and what I'm most pleased of is how he's gone to work in school and practice, and he's a leader for us. He's got a lot of courage, and he's really respected by those guys, and you know, when you have a young guy like that that's going to hit it up in there, they really believe in him. But it's a team effort. It's just a great team effort.
Well, great team effort. Congratulations to the team, you and your coaches, and we'll see you again.
Thank you. Hope so.
All right, Don Hurtler, head coach of Hoover. Back up to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Dan. Happy Don Hurtler, of course. His team winning it here tonight, 21-7. Time now to announce our Time Warner Player of the Game. Time Warner, the power of you. And no surprise here, the award goes to Eric Howard of the North Canton Hoover Vikings. 31 carries, 173 yards, and a pair of scores, Coach.
Yeah, here he is on another bounce play that he likes so much. He runs so hard, and I say he's difficult to bring down if you hit him from the waist up. You've got to hit him down below the waist.
Eric Howard, the Time Warner Player of the Game. Time Warner, the power of you, and Eric receives a commemorative jacket courtesy of Time Warner. Congratulations, Eric Howard of the Hoover Vikings. Hoover wins this one 21-7, and let's take a look at those final numbers for you. Coach Glass.
Well, Hoover had 280 yards of total offense to Perry's 182. They had 12 first downs to 8. They had 107 in the air to Perry's 16. Rushing yardage 173 to 166. Only one turnover in the ball game. 3 penalties against Hoover, none against Perry. Number of plays, Perry 48 snaps to Hoover's 46. Ate up the clock a lot in the second half. Fry had an outstanding game for Perry with 13 carries, 107 yards, 1 TD. Got to mention Wackerly with 7 out of 10 in the air, 107 yards in the air, and 1 TD.
And all those passes in the first half, not
yes.
one attempt in the second half.
Right.
All right, so the Hoover Vikings win it by a final of 21-7 over the Perry Panthers. Next week on Friday night, Hoover at home against Jackson in their annual battle. And then on Saturday, live coverage from Fawcett Stadium. It's McKinley and Massillon as the Bulldogs and the Tigers renew their outstanding rivalry. Live coverage begins at 1:30 from Fawcett here on News Talk 1480 WHBC. For Dan Belford, Ed Glass, statistician Denny Kincaid, all the gang involved with WIVM TV 52. Our final score tonight here, it's the Hoover Vikings 21, the Perry Panthers 7. Good night, thanks for watching.